Okay, we're getting ready to bore out these cylinders here for big bore pistons. These are Carrillo CP 3 and what is it, 15/16 bore. Stupid ass too thin. So this is a 3 7/8 bore here, which is your big bore. So now you're gonna take another 16th out of this, which is gonna make it like this one over here. It basically cuts all your metal out. So you have almost no strength left here. So the cylinder's gonna warp and flex all over the place, run hot, and not seal for shit. So make lots and lots of power with a different sticker. But everybody wants bigger motors, so that's what they do. So this one here is the one that was really worn out, so I'm just kind of cleaning it out for a bigger bore. This is the set here I'm supposed to be working on. So this is the boring bar over here, so we'll show you how this all works, and you can figure it out yourself. Alright.
So you get those trains done, or one of them?
Got one done. So this is a quick way boring bar is what this is. That didn't work very good. The light out. There we go.
You have to bore that table out for the bigger cylinders?
Yeah, it's been bored more than once.
Oh, I'm sure it has, but I mean...
Alright, obviously, something fucked up. For some reason the block doesn't want to sit in there flat. For whatever reason. Oh, I know why. Hey, dumbass.
Mr. Dumas?
That block slid off the head gasket surface. That's why it was all screwed up. You know, I know there was something wrong. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. So. Okay, you make sure the blocks are over far enough you don't cut them. See, now that one's too far over because I moved it.
Did that guy pick up the train yet?
Nope, later tonight. Oil and everything. Okay, you gotta make sure the cylinder's up all the way against the plate flat. That looks good. Make sure the blocks are out of the way, they're good. Now you gotta center the boring bar. Man, my hands are full of oil now. You grab me a regular, Rick.
For 21.
Something cleaner than this one is full of oil. Everything I touch is full of oil over here.
How about this one?
See, your hands are full of holding oil, and everything becomes full of holding oil.
Oh yeah, well that one sticks to you like glue.
Oh yeah. It's hard to work on things. Alright. So this is a 3-finger centering system over here. You have to center it out. You run it down your bore fairly far. Now this bore is all screwed up, so you got to be careful where you center off of. So leave it down low enough to get past the bad part. Looks good. So this expands your fingers out up here. You can't even see what I'm doing. So this expands it out. You get a pinch point up on the bottom over here you can undo. That lets this whole thing float, see? Just kind of expand it up, wiggle, let it kind of self-center, and tighten it down. And unscrew it.
You must have one big machine to machine that, huh?
Okay, get your fingers out of the way. Okay, now you rough pour it out lightly to see, make sure everything's centered up right. So I forget exactly which size these are, but let's see, they're 75. We'll get an extra 12th out for being warmer a lot. So this is your mic that sets the depth. This is your cutting bit right here. So it's spring loaded, so it pushes out against the stop right here. Light went off. So that goes in like that. A little lock screw right here. That sets it. If you get it right, it cuts. That sounds very even, doesn't it? Cutting way off to one side. More than it should. These cylinders are really warped and screwed up, so good candidate for showing how things are crappy. Okay, I don't like how that's centered, so I'm going to go ahead and down here and redo it. Do it up here. Here's the worn part out. Alright, stay out of the worn part. When the cylinder's worn real bad, it's hard to tell where it's worn and not worn. Fingers back in. And the chips out. Again. See what happens. Either just tracing the hole or something else. I was just tracing the same hole I just did.
They're getting cheaper and cheaper on these cases, aren't they?
Yeah.
This is all the right there that used to be solid, all. Yeah, really nice.
Take my feeler gauge, make sure the cylinder's up against the vanes. We're good. Here I've cut a lot rounder now. Putting high gear. Power shift. hard to see them cutting right now. That's feeding all down right there, the handle right there. It's going to come out the bottom down there at some point. Those are the two blocks that I was putting them on top of. Obviously, wherever I left the board cuts into the blocks. So. More to go yet. Should be coming in the view here pretty soon. Cutting around. Shows the flush. There it is, coming in the view. About done cutting. We're just done cutting. Stop feeding here pretty quickly. Just the gut stop. And that's just turning like that. You're done. And reverse it. Pull the feather out. So there's a spot down there that didn't clean. That's that area right there. A little bit on this side. So that tells you you're centered up pretty good because you got the two low spots in piston wear. And the other two sides of the cylinder's clean because it's not around a bunch. This thing's like 20 thou around. And this whole top of the cylinder was pushed over. That's why it was cutting so hard on that one side. But once we went down about 1.5 inches, it quit doing that. And it cut pretty much round all the way down from there down. Okay, so now we know our cylinder's round. We're going to go ahead and take our indicator and move it out for a bigger cut. I'm going to take a big cut this time, rough it out almost all the way. We're cutting 60 thou out with a bigger piston. So we're going to bump this thing up a bunch. So there's our 20, 30, so we go to 29 next pass. Make sure you wipe off the chips. You want to make sure you hear that ball and it hits hard. If not, it's full of chips. Oh, you dumbass.
Why'd you do that for?
Because I can't think what I'm doing because I'm a dumbass. Too busy thinking about what I'm filming instead of what I'm working on. Trying to show how to do stuff instead of doing it. And you're bothering me, damn it. You're watching me.
Well, I can leave.
You're the silent group behind.
Yeah. I don't need bothering you.
Oh well, we just have to resend it, no big deal. It only lost a minute or two, big deal. Well, just remember, you can screw up all you want until you cut too much.
Yeah.
It's hard to recover. Alright, here's our big cut.
You guys must have a big machine shop that did that, huh?
It's water jet coated.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you gotta be able to afford a water jet coated.
Alright, it'll be a big cut this time.
I know it's water jet.
It'll be about a 40 thou cut. They're moving some chips. They're hot too. He's in charge of doing the boring bar. That's a flathead Ford motor there, if you don't know. So 19.6 coming down the bottom down here. Dropping away. Doing a big cut, you got to be low speed on the head. Or it tears up your bit. You see the line there cutting down in there. Alright, so Rick's working on my plate over here. So it's a 20, fucking junk on the floor. So it's a 24-inch diameter plate to put wheels on it to cut wheels. I've got my big rotary table buried under here. So I gotta cut some wheels now. That'll be some later video.
Nice plate.
So it's a 3/4 inch aluminum plate. 60, 61, 26, 2651, 0.750. To pass an AMS code. 34027, whatever that means. That means I bought it new. So I had this all water jet cut it out. All the slots and everything. The center hole. I can do a 22-inch wheel, maybe a 23-inch. Maybe I'll do a 23-inch diameter wheel now. A little bit wider than my 10-inch table. Now a 24-inch table. Yeah, these fucking chips in the way. Here, get that damn thing out of my way. Thing's trying to trip me on the floor over here. Anyway, we'll let this bore on through. I've got this much more to go here. Now I'll move on to this set over here. This is the set I'm supposed to be working on. Look at that pony oil on my table.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be over there, not over here.
It was Fred.
Fred did it? Fred's not here.
That's why he did it.
You're here. See, we're not letting you videotape anymore because you make too much noise when you eat and you don't film my shoes. You like to film this.
No, I don't. I'm fired.
You're fired.
Day one.
There's 4 guys that like you though.
Well, 4 out of the 5,000 ain't very good.
They like your comments.
That's 4 normal people.
4 normal people. Or 4 abnormal people.
Depending on whose eyes you look through.
That's right.
This is my eyes, that's 4 normal people. That's 1% of the people that look at it.
There you go. So if you don't like Rick's videos, comment on ricksnegativevideo.com. So now they get Mr. Tripod. And remember, if you don't like the videos, you can always come in and do it yourself.
Well, I'm glad I got fired.
You're on leave for a few hours anyway. All right.
I better put brakes on my car tomorrow.
Okay, now we take our mic and see if we actually bored.
I was going to do it today, but I got up and I didn't feel like doing it.
Let's see, it should be something around this area here.
Story of my life this year.
Oh, look at that. It's right where it's supposed to be. It's 1 thou under. That's not exactly where it's supposed to be, but that's what it's cutting. Okay, now we gotta do it, bring it up to full size. That was a rough cut. We're gonna do our finish cut. So we're gonna cut another 1/4 hour or so more out of it. Except I only cut 3 last time. So if I compensate for that now, it'll cut too much and it'll be bad. So we'll just leave it the small size.
What are you supposed to do to this sports shirt?
Fit the main bearing.
That's it?
Well, I think so. Maybe cam bushings too.
What was wrong with the main bearings? They go out?
I don't know. Harley said they want me to work on it, so I'll work on it. Okay. This is a high-speed upshift. 2-speed gearbox. There's a high-speed cut. Light but high. Got the 4th hour pass at high speed. Same feed rate, but it goes twice as quick. Yeah, not twice. 30% quicker anyway. So what's Rick pondering over here? You already said the case of the piles of crap.
What is all this, man?
Oh,
I mean,
okay, point to it. What don't you like?
all this.
You mean when they took all the metal out?
Yeah, I mean, you got nothing. There's nothing here, man.
No metal for strength?
There's no metal. There's no aluminum. The 383.
That's a Chevy? 383 Chevy?
No, 383 Sportster.
Oh, I'm not sure what that means. It sure was in 1938, I know that.
No, I ain't figured out the year yet.
I know these new cover right there. This must be some new parts. There's a bag of bushings, so I think I'm doing bushings. There's a crankshaft down there.
Yeah, Frank. See, they got those things there. They gotta, you know, it'd be easy to make one of those things. You just have to get them made too.
Yeah, and I got that head I kicked around with that one too.
It's over here.
I gotta do something with that too. It got in my way, so I moved it. Uh-oh, there's the phone ringing. Somebody wants more free tech help. I gotta figure out how to get that 900 line working for a Tatro tech machine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have any oversize on Sportster. I'll take a look here a little bit. I'm blowing a cylinder right now, but I don't think I have any oversize. I know Fielder was making some 1 or 2 over stuff you can buy for kind of lightly bigger. Yeah, probably a 5 over that you're going to get in there. Either way, you have to hone the fit.
88.
So measure them, figure out the diameter difference are, and try to get one as close as you can to the size. Trying to cut the case oversized like a pain in the ass. I've never done one. It's not going to be fun. I could put the stock lifter back in. Let's see what size we got here. Ooh, we'll cut more. Alright. Alright, if you want to bring it by, bring it by. Let me get back to my board, I'm in the middle of something. Okay, bye.
Boy,
Another Evo Sportster.
I wouldn't have rods go out and really.
They're popular.
They would definitely.
Alright, hey, that one cut what I was supposed to, almost, minus a thou. At least it's getting consistent. Okay, now after you cut the big bore out, you cut the leading in for the rings out. So you got to put that back in. That would be this chamfer right here on the top of the cylinder. So we come in with this cutter right here, which has a 45-degree cut to it, right there. And you cut that out just like that. So that's the next thing we're going to do. You know that was on video. Alright, so you gotta make sure you don't bang into my table like I just did. So move it back a little bit. once he's hit. Now there's a chamfer there. Yeah, loose side. Alright, so now you got the chamfer right up there like you needed. Now you got to deburr the top of the cylinder over here. So we'll do that over here. Get on Whaley too. This doesn't work over here. Cute. Flip 180 over. So I use my deburring tool here for deburring the cylinder top. Okay, and that hand deburrs the edge there. Gets that out. So that's another one rough bored out. So now it needs to be honed. That's what it looks like. Bored. Are you bored yet?
I'm bored every day.
You're bored every day? Good deal. Okay, now we got some good cylinders to do. These ones are not all around like the last set was. Should be a big improvement. Alright, flip this back around. Let's see how this set goes. Okay, you wipe off all your surfaces on there so you don't have any chips in there. Light. Looks not out of the way, I don't think. Nope. For some reason that one keeps getting pushed in every time. This one slides further out. This one slides further in. Good. Those fit good. Air gaps. Good sign.
So did you cut that bush or did you have it done?
What are you talking about?
Out there in front. Or they cut it next door?
I did my side, they did their side. First they dumped all their tree all over my side. Probably had to do a full day of weeding out there. I don't know if you call that weeding though, but
Yeah, my bush is deep cutting. I'm just gonna cut them down.
my hands are still hurting about it. All right. Clean out the hole again. Reset the mic for stock size. So that'd be 25 on this dial. Give it a few thou extra. Make sure it cuts something. Put the cutter in there. gonna cut anything. Oh, there it goes. Flatten it off a little bit. Back centered again. Very common for those spigots to be bent in a little bit. And here I went through the spigot and I got down the gas, the surface cuts around again. That's what happens if your sleeves get too thin. Of course it's going to get worse, because we're going to make them a lot thinner. Okay, now I'll go ahead and cut it out for the big bore. Cut it around for the 30. Where am I at here? Using my positioning here. Keep getting interrupted when I'm doing, I screw up. That'd be fun, huh? Okay, we are at 0. Okay, we're going up to 29 right there. You always get concerned when you make big turns on these things. Easily screw stuff up. And that's a big change. So hopefully I didn't screw up. We'll find out in a minute. So double check your numbers. 29 looks good. Should be good. Gonna be a big cut. I hear noise. Phone's ringing. Okay, let me come up and check it. Make sure I didn't screw up. That'd be a bad day if I did that. Yep, we're good. Try it again. One more time. Nice big cut. That's a 55 thousandth pass right there. Pretty heavy cut. Probably about 52. Cutting away there. chips out. My official chip cleaner. Snap-on too. We're gonna screw around with cheap-ass clippers here. Just reach in there and drop it in the garbage can here. Now you see how much chips are coming back in. Big cut makes big chips. See how fast it cranks down. Getting shorter. Got the chips are building up down there again. A lot of metal coming out. Almost to the bottom of the cylinder. Got another inch to go here before it stop hits. Put this back up on here. Here it's getting close to the bottom. I crunch a little bit uneven with the ring rollers at the very top of the cylinder. And there it comes out the top right there. Alright, clean out our chips. Reset our cutter here to 33. Finish is 37, so at least 4 thousandths for home. Plus this cuts about 1,000 under, so actually leaves 5 thousandths for home. High speed pass. Blow through it. There it goes. Now this is quick as you bore the cylinders from with one big ass cut. Usually you take a couple smaller cuts. It takes about 5 minutes to make a pass, so it speeds up a little bit. Once further we have the doors right up here. When it gets down to 0, the bowling bar's all the way down. I'm going to check the final board tonight, make sure we're where we're supposed to be, at least close. Got a couple thou window to be in. It could be less, but not more. to a couple inches left. Here it's a really light cut. Half inch more to go. Turn off the bottom. Probably only cutting a couple thou at most there. When you do a heavy cut, the chip load can cut more. Sound like it did. Okay, got our mic set. Let's see what we got. Alright, feels good. Alright, that's it for that one. Got another one due. So we'll come back after we get ready to hone.